Will the order books be able to absorb whatever is going to be released into the market? Because this is my main concern. We're about to witness $26 million worth of DOT getting dumped into the market. People are talking about the Polkadot burning mechanism, and every 24 days there is a token burn happening. 374.64K is what's going to get burned, but nobody's talking about what's going to get paid out by the Treasury, okay? And unfortunately, this month is going to be absolutely insane. Over 10% of the total Polkadot Treasury is going to get spent. If the spending would continue in the exact same manner, just imagine what would happen, because it doesn't fill up as fast as it gets spent right now. Okay, the spending has been insane this month. I'm not saying it's going to be the same every single month, but this month, and it's about to happen in 12 hours and 12 minutes, we're about to witness $26 million worth of DOT getting dumped into the market. And the reason why I'm saying dumped is because whoever's requesting this funding needs to sell in order to provide whatever they promised in the proposal. Okay, it's not going to happen maybe instantaneously. Maybe only like 50 or 60% of it is going to get dumped, but it is going to get dumped. We don't know how soon, but we know it's going to happen because whoever is getting that funding needs to pay for those services in order to provide them for the community. Okay, so it's absolutely crazy. It's a huge amount. I'm personally really concerned with this. It could have a negative impact on the price, okay? And the reason why I say this is because if we look at Solana, for example, I mean, Solana went to over $200 and it dumped with the market, okay? So it's now trading at $142. If we look at DOT, it's following a similar trajectory, okay? Went to $11.80 something cents, and now it's down to $6.58. And what concerns me is the fact that we're already in this downtrend, and this is on the 1 hour chart. We are trending downwards, okay, below the red line, below the 100-day smoothed moving average. And with what's going to happen in less than a day with a humongous unlock, will the order books be able to absorb whatever is going to be released into the market? Because this is my main concern. Okay, so again, I'm not trying to spread fear here, but this is a reality. This is a fact, and you know I like to reveal these facts. Now, on the 10th of April, the third Polkadot crowd loan unlock happened. Okay, and it wasn't that much. It was maybe like, what, 4 million DOT, more or less. You can see here, it was auctions 14 to 18. Polkadex, Lid Entry, Unique Network, Origin Trail, and Bifrost were the winners. So yeah, about 4 million DOT, more or less, okay? And nothing major happened. I mean, it wasn't even felt, right? The market absorbed it if people did sell. It could be that people were staking, because in the majority of cases with these unlocks, staking usually happens. You know, I know there was a huge promo of staking whenever the first unlock happened. Whereas with the second and third, it was kind of forgotten. You know, it's like people don't even care at this stage anymore. It's going to be the same with the subsequent ones. But to me, this huge treasury spending is of huge concern, okay? Multiple individuals, including content creators, are going to get paid a huge lump of money, you know, as part of this spend. And this is just a small part of it. Of course, there are going to be advertisements. There are going to be different things. So there are marketing initiatives happening. But even so, this humongous amount being released into the market at once, with these current market conditions, we're still in a bull market, but we are in a downtrend right now. So having this huge amount released while we're in a downtrend, it's going to be pretty hard to absorb. If we were around here, I wouldn't be so concerned. Despite the amount being huge, you could possibly see a huge wick down, and then, you know, that's it. Or maybe there will be some walls placed, and you might see like the bots selling a bit, you know, but then they'll eventually buy it because we'd be on the uptrend. But considering we're in a downtrend, this is a huge concern. It's hard to say how the order books are going to manage this, be it on Binance, be it on Coinbase. I'm assuming they're going to be sold on different exchanges, mostly Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance as the top ones, probably KuCoin as well, although a lot of people are kind of afraid of KuCoin, maybe MEXC as well. Mostly on those three major exchanges, maybe even Huobi as well. So yeah, $6.59. What is it going to be like tomorrow? It's hard to say, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And if we do end up dumping, I mean, if we look at a wider time frame here, let's look at the 1-day chart here. On the 1-day chart, you could see that like we are at the last support area that we've seen in January, okay? And then the next support area would be around here. Okay, we do have some support around 570, so it could be that this could go down to 570 with a massive dump and then perhaps sustain around there and then maybe push back up. But I don't know if the bots are going to be buying enough given that so much is going to be sold. Okay, that is a lot of DOT. Remember, 3.96 million DOT. That is a lot of DOT. And I know there have been people discussing that even though the Treasury says that it's worth 247 million, the order books don't actually have enough to sustain this kind of release. Okay, if we were to release like the whole Treasury onto the market. So I am concerned with the fact that 10%, over 10% of the Treasury is being released into the market and people are not seeing anything about this. So I'm saying it, I'm unbiased. So I'm just going to tell you how it is and you just should be aware of this. Now, will I open a short position? I'm considering it because it's not looking great. And with this massive unlock, you know, it could be that we're going to dump more. And so I am thinking to open that short position just in case. Of course, I'm going to have a stop loss. If I'm wrong, I'm going to get knocked out. I'm going to lose a bit of money. No harm done. But if I'm right and the huge dump is going to come, you know, you could really capitalize off this short. So again, not financial advice. This is just what I'm personally going to do given I know this situation. It's just not pretty, right? $26 million. So yeah, sorry for the negative news, but I just thought, you know, I'd share this because I'm sure that you would have liked to know this in case you weren't already aware. Many people are busy in their day-to-day lives and they're not keeping an eye out on this Treasury spend and especially the Treasury payout dates, which happen every 24 days. And I like to watch these towards the end because they tend to accumulate as these proposals pass. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is that Gavin Wood is due to speak at Token 2049 in Dubai between the 18th and 19th of April. I'm not sure if he's going to speak tomorrow, if he's going to speak the next day, but there are Polkadot folks over there right now, you know, so Gavin is going to be there. He's going to be on the main stage. So it could be that he reveals some bullish information that's going to trigger some pump for Polkadot. But knowing Gavin and knowing that he's so techy, and he's not about hype, you know, it could be just that he's going to say something about core time when he's expecting it to be released to the public, you know, things like that. It could be related to that. I don't think that Gavin's going to say anything related to the airdrop. I think it's going to be more related to core time, more related to that Kusama to Polkadot bridge, which has just been released, you know. So it's going to be something technical that might not attract the attention of the typical retail investor. Some news is better than no news, right? But the question is, will the news be bullish enough to attract enough buyers to offset that huge Treasury spend that we're going to see now? I don't know about that, but we'll have to see. And I'm going to report on that as soon as we find out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.